What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there doing well. Yeah, I sat down yesterday at this table last night to get some reading done. I don't know, I just had to go lay back down, okay? So I'm back up once again to get some readings in. So this is going to be a relationship spread. Now, you can be in a relationship now. This can be a relationship you experienced in the past, the future. I don't know. This is just a spread and what I'm doing, okay? All right, so we're going to look at you. We're going to look at what your partner brings to the table, the state of their relationship, and what's going to happen in the future. So what you represent, Scorpio, is this death card. All right, so you representing yourself here in this reading. You represent endings and new beginnings. For a lot of you guys, Scorpio, you have experienced a lot of endings. Some of these have been losses. You've lost people close to you, okay? You've ended relationships. You've ended friendships. For some of you guys, you've ended marriages here. You know, you are doing something different than what you were in the past. So these endings that you went to, for some of you, that mean you may not be dealing with your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your family members. You could have walked away from a particular spouse or a long relationship you had history with someone. Like, these endings that you went through, you were closing out particular cycles. The reason why you experienced some of the things that you did was because these cycles that you were going through, they were preparing you for this new cycle, this new path, this new beginning. But before you can have this or experience this new beginning, you had to close out some cycles. You had to walk away. First, you had to learn who were the people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and then you had to take that strength. You had to take that leap of faith and walk away from these particular people here, okay? So you could have been saying 1010 a lot. You could have been saying 911, 1111, 111, 999. I feel like a lot of you were receiving synchronicities from the universe before you actually went through these endings, or as you went through these endings here, okay? You had a lot of people who were attached to you, who were bringing you down. A lot of these people were not going to be able to go with you to this next level, and that's why Spirit had to separate you from these people. Now, these endings, you closing out these cycles, they did bring about some new beginnings in your life, okay? Some of these new beginnings that you're going through, for some of you, you could have recently moved. That means that you may have moved out of your parents' home, your hometown. You know, Spirit had to physically move you away from all this chaos. You know, kind of like that Six of Swords. It had to move you away from that chaotic situation and put you in calmer waters. Some of you have gotten divorced. You are no longer married. You are now single. Some of you have ended jobs, so jobs and careers that you have been in for a while, you are now doing something new. It's something different that you're doing now. If you're someone who is not doing something different, hey, then that means that maybe you haven't done the work or you haven't done the things that you were supposed to be doing to close out these cycles. You can still be in the process of closing out these cycles, okay? But you doing this, you guys, you ending all these things, you having these new beginnings, you went through a total and powerful transformation. You've gone through a very powerful transformation. But the thing about your transformation, Scorpio, it transforms you not only from the inside, because these endings, you walking away from these people, places, and things that no longer served you, it allowed you to free yourself. A lot of us were around family members and in relationships and shit, and we weren't benefiting from that shit. You know what I'm saying? They weren't doing nothing but holding us back, keeping us stagnant here on our journey, on our path, and that's why we have to say goodbye to a lot of these things, okay? But you went through a powerful change, and now you are no longer the same person that you are. You can look back at yourself a year from now, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You are not the same man. You are not the same woman that you once were, and it's because you closed out these cycles. And now that you have closed out these cycles, new beginnings are coming. For some of you guys that's been single, you're going to be in relationships. Some of you guys haven't been able to find a job or won't. You could be starting to become an entrepreneur. Like, there's a lot of new beginnings that's in store for you. But if you ain't closing out these cycles, you're not going to have any new beginnings. You're going to keep on going through the same shit over and over again until you finally learn the lesson. Now, what your partner or what this second person brings to the table is this Eight of Wands in reverse. I feel like you are dealing with someone who does not know how to communicate. Okay, you are someone, like, you going to tell somebody what you going to do, then you going to fuck around and do the shit. You know, but you're someone, you take action. There's movements around you. Like, you take action in the things that you say you're going to do. You just going to be talking, you know what I'm saying? Your talk ain't cheap. You just going to be fucking talking to hear yourself talk. All right, but you were dealing with someone who does not know how to communicate. For some of you, you blocked this person, they blocked you. You know, there's been a lot of delays with this person. and they haven't been able to move forward. So while you've been closing out cycles, you've been ending things in your life, you're dealing with someone who still is in the same place that you possibly left them in, okay? If this is someone that you walked away from, this is somebody that's still doing the same old shit. All right, we got Scorpio and we got Sag. Now, this is what your partner brings. Now, the current state of this relationship is this 10 of Wands, all right? So the current state of this connection, this relationship that you share with someone, it represents a heavy burden. I feel like this connection that you share with this person is a heavy burden for you. But, you know, as us Scorpios, we be like, we ain't going to give up. We going to keep fighting. We going to make this shit work. And that's okay. But you got to know when to keep fighting. You got to know when to keep allowing this shit to work. You know what I'm saying? Or keep fighting or when to stop fighting. You know, sometimes we be fighting for shit that we weren't even supposed to be fighting for. Okay? But I feel like this heavy burden could be part of the reason why you haven't been able to manifest the things that you want, why you haven't been able to use your personal power, you know, to be able to present opportunities to yourself, okay? This heavy burden, I feel like, comes with a lot of responsibility. So right now, you guys, you can be the Scorpio that you have a lot of burdens. You have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of people, a lot of things that you have to take care of. You feel overwhelmed. But it's like, regardless of the fact, you still determined, you still to make some shit work. You know what I'm saying? Every day is a struggle, but you still gonna carry on. But for some of y'all, you got this damn humpback in your life. You've been carrying the loads, you've been carrying and doing it for so long, it's like you starting to get this humpback effect. Okay? And the reason I feel like why you haven't been able to manifest, you know, you haven't been able to use your personal power to create opportunities, to do some things for yourself, is because life can be a heavy burden. You're dealing with a particular situation or something that's a heavy burden, and it's blocking you, okay? Some of you are being manipulated. You're not using your personal skills. You're not believing in yourself. You know, someone could be using their power for evil. There could be someone around you that can't be trusted. But this is the reason for being overworked, overwhelmed here, okay? If you don't have anybody around you, then there's just be the energy of you not being able to manifest because you feel overwhelmed, you feel overburdened here, okay? Now, what's the past foundation on this relationship I'm talking about? It's this Page of Swords. This past foundation or this connection I'm talking about has to do with somebody that done watched you the whole motherfucking time. There's been somebody that's been sitting back in the cut, Scorpio, male or female, family members, ex, it don't fucking matter. In this Page of Swords as energy. You can be younger than them, they can be younger than you, take it how it resonates. But look how this person's looking. They're watching you, but they're very curious. They're like, now how the fuck is Scorpio doing this? How are they doing that? Because remember, you were someone that's closed out a lot of cycles in your life. Those family members, those people that were doing things maybe to help you or, you know, whatever the situation was, you're not doing that. Or some of you guys, that's why you're experiencing this heavy workload. That's why your burdens are very high because you're having to take on the load. For some of you, you were caused to walk away from particular people in your life that may have been helping you in some shape, form, or fashion. But the thing I had to learn, you guys, is the help that you get all the time, that shit ain't worth it. Some people help hurts you more than it helps you here, okay? I'm going to say that one more time. Sometimes the help that you get, it actually hurts you more than it helps you here, okay? Because the help that you be getting don't be doing them and keeping you stagnant and keeping you down because you don't know the energy that people are putting on that help. If somebody help you, Scorpio, they ain't got to go run around to every motherfucking body. They ain't got to go call up the family and let them know, I had to help Scorpio again today. You know, they were showing their bills and the kids needed shit for school and whoop-de-whoop this. That is not nothing to go make no damn announcement about. If you help somebody, you do that shit because that's what the fuck you want us to do. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people that were helping us, or so-called helping us, they was going around making it known, oh, I had to help Scorpio, I had to do this, I had to do that. That wasn't nobody motherfucking business. Do you hear me here? So I feel like you were dealing with someone that's been sitting back watching you, curious, trying to figure out how the fuck is you doing all this shit, Scorpio? How are you making it? How did you survive? How did you have the strength to move away from your family and friends? How did you isolate yourself from everybody? How did you put your sword up? How did you protect yourself? How have you been able to protect your energy from these people without caving in? Because whoever these same people are, they tried to walk away. They tried to do the same things that you did, but the shit didn't work for them. But you were able to. Some of these people that you walked away from, they've been sitting back watching and trying to figure out how you still making it, how you survive, or who over there helping you. Because there got to be somebody helping you because these were the same motherfuckers that was telling people that you couldn't do shit for yourself. You couldn't take care of your kids. You couldn't do shit. So now they're sitting back watching you in awe, trying to figure out how the fuck You got in this six of wands energy, baby. I don't know if y'all notice, we got two horses here. I want to break down these cards. I want to learn every single bit about these damn cards and what they mean. I know this white on this horse means, I feel like for a lot of you, the reason why you were able to be successful, you were able to have the things that you have for yourself and why you've been blessed, is because you stayed your pure, genuine, authentic self. You've been yourself, whatever it is that you're doing. You ain't talk shit about nobody. You ain't put dirt on nobody's name. You ain't went out here talking bad about these motherfuckers. You just let the universe deal with that shit, okay? This is why you're being celebrated. This is why the universe is recognizing you. This is why other people are recognizing you. This is why you're receiving these rewards, because you did what the fuck you were supposed to do. When Spirit showed you certain things about people and let you know, shit, your sister really ain't your damn friend. Your brother the one out here telling all your damn business. Your homegirl over there sleeping with your man. When Spirit started really revealing these people and their intentions and how they really felt about you, even though that shit hurt y'all, because it hurt me too. To find out the things that I found out about my family and my own mom and dad, the motherfuckers that brought me into this world. But shit, I'd rather know the truth any day than to be sitting there living a lie or thinking a lie. When Spirit showed you the truth about these people, for some of y'all, you wasted no time getting the fuck on down. Because that real life, you was already starting to see that shit, or you had already seen that shit about them folks anyway. You just needed some type of confirmation. You just wanted to make sure you weren't tripping. Because whenever you tried to talk to other people about it, they always made it seem like you was the problem. There was something wrong with you the whole time. Nah, it was something wrong with these motherfuckers that you was dealing with, okay? You are living this life like a celebrity. Some of you are going to experience fame and fortune. This is what this Six of Wands represents. And all you had to do was be your pure, genuine, loving self. Spirit didn't want you to fold. Spirit didn't want you to sit down and be negative and stoop down to these people level who tried to keep you down. They just want you to keep pushing forward and doing whatever it is that you were being told to do, okay? So I don't know so much as about this connection that you share with this person, but I damn sure know that you're going to be successful. And for some of you, these same people you walked away from, this same lover you had to walk away from, these people been watching you and try to figure out how the fuck did you do this shit. Is anybody over there helping you? You know what I'm saying? They're sitting back watching you, curious, trying to figure this shit out. Tell me they keep on trying to figure it out, because they'll never know, okay? Tell me you got your whole motherfucking spirit team behind you. So we have Scorpio, Sag, Heavy Sag, Pisces, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So let's see who this reading is about. We got Aquarius, Leo, Sag. Hold on, Heavy Leo, Sag, Aquarius. Heavy Gemini, Heavy Sag. Damn, definitely about a Sag, y'all. Heavy Gemini, Scorpio, Aries. Definitely about a Gemini. Heavy Sag, Aries, and Pisces. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.